Getting an award of this nature is a serious accolade. It is an accolade that is matched in many other parts of the world, and particularly in the Commonwealth. But it is a special event. It is an event that recognises determination, commitment, perseverance, compassion, and also that contribution to our society, which is very special.
Our Royal Honours system is steeped in history and tradition. From 1848 to 1975, we were part of the British-based system. The highlight of the 1953-54 Royal Tour of New Zealand was an investiture ceremony conducted by a young Queen Elizabeth.
It's a gala day for the capital. At the Town Hall, the Queen honours 130 North Islanders. First, the Chief Justice, the Honourable Harold Barraclough, for services to law and public bodies. He rises Sir Harold Barraclough. The former commander of the New Zealand 3rd Division in the Pacific Theatre of War, equally distinguished in civil life, receives insignia of a Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. Until the present royal tour, these ceremonies had never before been filmed. 2,000 guests look on as Mr. Bruce Levy of Palmerston North, who has done as much as anyone in the world to make 2 blades of grass grow where one grew before, receives the accolade of knighthood. Sir Bruce Levy.
The awards nowadays are presented at either Government House Wellington or the Governor-General's Auckland residence for those receiving accolades in the Upper North Island. A fully Indigenous honours system was adopted in 1996 when the New Zealand Order of Merit was introduced.
Participating in the investiture ceremonies, as I do, is the singular most important event that I run as a Governor-General on behalf of Her Majesty. It is important because I am able, on behalf of all New Zealanders, to both recognise but also thank extraordinary New Zealanders, outstanding New Zealanders, for what they have done to make our society a better society.
Our highest award is still the Victoria Cross, awarded recently to Corporal Willie Apiata for extreme bravery under fire rescuing a wounded comrade in Afghanistan. The Order of New Zealand comes next, with its ordinary membership restricted to just 20 living persons. Then the New Zealand Order of Merit, which has 5 levels, with men in the top 2 levels called Sir. Dames and Knights Grand Companions, Dames and Knights Companions, Companions, Officers and Members. And the Queen's Service Order and Queen's Service Medal, designed to recognise community and public service. New Zealand's honours system also includes a series of gallantry and bravery awards.
I think it is important that we acknowledge and celebrate the people in our society that do make a contribution, that do show that there is something special about helping others, because that's what most people are recognised for, whether that's in a singular act or in a series of commitments to the society that we live in. I think it's really important.
The awards are presented by Her Majesty's representative in New Zealand, His Excellency the Governor-General.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat. Ngā mana, ngā reo, ngā iwi o te motu nei. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai, haere mai, ki te whare kāwana o te whanganui ātara. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all and welcome to Government House. Could I specifically acknowledge the Honourable Christopher Finlayson, Minister of the Crown. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute delight for Janine and me to welcome you all here to Government House this afternoon for this investiture ceremony. What makes this ceremony special is that it's an occasion where Janine and I, and indeed all of us, can acknowledge the contributions of a group of individuals who've enriched our society in a variety of ways. As the Governor-General, I have the authority and the honour on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand to hold an investiture ceremony for her and to confer the honours to the recipients to which they are entitled. Those being honoured today have rendered outstanding service to the people of New Zealand and therefore to the Crown, and it is appropriate that they are acknowledged, they are recognised in this way. Ladies and gentlemen, as each recipient is honoured today, I invite you to join with me in acknowledging, thanking and congratulating them for their service to our country. Without further ado, Mr Hewitt Humphrey will summons each of the recipients by name and read a citation for each person.
Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of a Companion of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Dr. David Teece of the United States of America for services to New Zealand-United States relations. Dr. David Teece was co-founder of the CARE New Zealand Global Network in 2001 and remains active with the organisation. CARE New Zealand is a not-for-profit organisation centred on building a global network through encouraging expatriates and friends of New Zealand to develop beneficial relationships and promote New Zealand interests. Dr. Teece is currently Professor of Global Business at the Haas School of Business and Director of the Institute for Business Innovation at the University of California, Berkeley. He's also Chairman of the Berkeley Research Group. He's on the editorial board of several scientific journals, including Industrial and Corporate Change, which he co-founded. He's also been an honorary member of the Law and Economic Society of Australia and New Zealand since 2008. He was chair of the Canterbury International Limited Board of Directors from 2001 to 2002 and is a member of the Advisory Board of the United States-New Zealand Council. Your Excellency, the investiture is concluded.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, an investiture ceremony is the singular most important event that I hold on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand. It's important because I'm able, as the Governor-General, and on behalf of all New Zealanders, to recognise an extraordinary group of people for what they've done to make ours a better society. It is important that we acknowledge and celebrate the people that do make a contribution. People that show that there is something special about helping others, whether that's in a singular act or through a series of commitments. Receiving an award of this nature is a significant accolade. It recognises the determination, commitment, perseverance, compassion and contribution to our society that each individual has made. To you, the recipients, we have been privileged today to hear your stories. You have set fine examples which inspire, encourage, motivate and compels others to follow you. In your own way, each of you has promoted something that is important to New Zealanders. With that said, it seems appropriate to quote the words of Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States, in summing up your qualities, your stories, and your contributions. When he said, "Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. That was mine. Your resolute character and commitment has brought us together today. Your contribution has enriched the cultural, social and economic fabric of Aotearoa, New Zealand. And so on behalf of the Queen of New Zealand and all New Zealanders, I congratulate you on your achievements. Kia ora hui hui tātou katoa. Again, greetings to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to join with me as we recognise the recipients collectively. I invite you now to stand and join with me in singing our national anthem in Māori and in English. I do invite you to come forward and celebrate with those who you arrived with, and then to share in the hospitality of the house. Thank you.